come back in. I'm going to go ahead and type. YouTube literally just cut off on me for no reason. I have had more issues with YouTube Live than I care to admit. So I'm going to type something in here real quick, guys. Bear with me because my YouTube cut off right in the middle of the stream. So give me one sec. I got cut off. Please join me on my new stream, guys. I'm sorry. All right. So hopefully everybody will come back into this live. I do not know. I do not know what happened. Looks like my man Sovereign Knight posted it up here. Literally just cut me off right in the middle, guys. YouTube Live. I don't know what is going on. I apologize. It just cut off right in the middle of me talking. So hopefully everybody will come join this stream. I was literally right in the middle of telling you guys what I wanted to tell you. So let me jump back in here and get your comments on the new stream. And oh, this is so frustrating, guys. My apologies. YouTube Live does this. We had 300 people on, and then it just cut off right in the middle. So hopefully everybody will join me here. But at any rate, give me 1 second. I'm going to pull up your comments again. Okay. Hopefully everybody will chime back in here in just a second. Let's see. All right, guys, bear with me. I'm having to watch my own ad. There we go. Anyway, guys, so I'm going to keep going here. But the whole big thing is I need to sell my car. I have to make room for other offerings to show you guys. And the whole way to be successful in this YouTube game is to keep your content new and fresh. And that's just part of being a YouTuber. And so I feel like at this juncture, I really need to make sure that I'm keeping new content for you guys. I don't really have much else to film on the S550, even though it has a twin turbo. It's a fantastic car. Everything with that car has already been done, right? I mean, it's 2015 and I mean, how many twin turbo cars are already out there, guys with Whipples, all that kind of stuff. I mean, that platform has been out for like 8 years. Well, it's time for me to move on, do something different. And that's the whole point of this. So if you think you'd be interested in my twin turbo dark horse, then let me see, guys. I'm trying to get back into the live. It's not wanting to pull your comments up. Let's see here. Give me 1 second. We got 92 folks on this one. So some people came back over. I'm so sorry, guys. Like I said, I had such a problem the last time I did a live with Boosted Lucky. The live functionality it's odd. I mean, it literally cut my stream off right in the middle as I was talking to you guys, as you probably noticed. That was really weird. And I hope everybody finds their way back over to this one. And I'm having a hard time getting the comments to come up or anything, guys. So I don't know. I'll just have to pay attention to your comments on my phone here because it is not working out. Let me back out of this one more time and see if I can get into this here. Let's take a look. So 1 second, guys, because I had some really important stuff that I wanted to touch on tonight. Give me a sec, guys. Stick with me. Now I can see your comments. Here they come. All right, cool. So guys, so sorry that my other stream cut off. I cannot explain it. But anyway, what I was trying to tell you guys, if you want to put in an offer on my car, I am going to, I need to get like 61,000 for the car. That's where I feel like is a fair price. The car with, I do not have a long block in the car, but with a long block and a built trans, this car would easily go mid-8s. Possibly faster. It is unbelievably fast, but even at 12.5 pounds of boost, guys, my car makes right around 900 wheel, which is well over 1,000 horsepower. And it is a missile. And people ask me, was it faster than my Hellcat? Well, yeah, I mean, it's lighter, guys. It's almost 700 pounds lighter. And the way the turbos come on is just, it's stupid. And it's weird. It drives way different. You make all this power on the top end. It's ridiculous. I've also got a stall converter I never even put in it. It's just sitting out there that will go with the car. Am I going to let my welds go with it? Nope. I'm going to save those for the dark horse. but the car is turnkey awesome. And you guys, I mean, obviously, you guys that know me, you know that I'm meticulous. It's got the carbon fiber inserts in it. It's got a lot of other little goodies in it, and the car is just set up to run. And so it's going to make somebody a really cool car. But you got to reach out to me on Instagram, guys, if you want to make an offer. I figured I would offer it to my subscribers before I ever offer it up on either Auto Trader or Streetcar Market, which is on Instagram. So, do you think the Mustang can hit two? Oh, yes. 200 is not. This car runs over 150 at 12 pounds of boost in the quarter. So yeah, 200 mile an hour would be nothing for this car. Plus, it's a 315 geared car, not a 355. So yeah, I don't know what the top speed of the car is, guys. You would never reach it on a public road. It's a lot. And like I said, I mean, the car could probably comfortably hold 15 pounds without changing a single thing. I just have never pushed it that far. So this car could easily make 1,000 wheel without really batting an eye. It's just something that I'm like, this car makes enough power as it is at where it is. So I've been very pleased with the car, guys. Like I said, anything that makes this kind of power that you can daily drive is pretty special. I don't know what's going on with my contact here, guys. So anyway, we've already got 137 people back in. Please hit thumbs up for me, guys. People know that we're live. Like I said, hopefully a lot of people will join me back as we continue on the live. So I just wanted to tell you guys that. So the Dark Horse is still coming. This new Mopar is coming. What do you guys think I'm getting? So, let me know in the comments here. What do you guys think is really coming to the channel? I think it might surprise some people what it is. And then I'm going to give me 10 minutes, and then I'm going to ask you an important question about one of the upcoming Dodges, and I want your opinion on it, and we'll see where we land with it. So Aaron says, let's see, my live kicked back on, and I heard $1,000 sold. Aaron is always trying to he's always trying to instigate. I love that. I love that about Aaron. So anyway, thanks, buddy, for the super chat. I appreciate that. Let's see here. So Kevin Pearson says vet. Super Saiyan 1 says Hornet. Interesting guess. Let's see here. Cliff says Tesla. Durango says CEO Cam 62. You guys think it's a Durango? I like this. Diego 1X says Viper. Interesting. Are you getting an electric Dodge? I bet, says Faithful Servants. Interesting stuff, guys. I love it. My man Jay Beeman says, I got to get up early. I'll finish this tomorrow. Look forward to it. Jay, thank you so much for the super chat, and thank you for joining tonight. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for hopping on this other live. I'm so sorry my other stream cut off, guys. I got no explanation for why that happened. Let's see. My phone didn't die or anything, guys. It wasn't anything on my end. It was a YouTube thing. Let's see. Revit Racing says, are we bidding 2,000? You guys are trying to get me in trouble with the bank is what y'all are trying to do. So anyway, Dodge is going to make a Goblin just for RacerX, says Rev68. Never know. Let's see here. Rad Doctor, I have a 2017 ACR if you want it. Oh, boy. Oh, that's a sick car. Do you finally, let's see. Did I finally buy a Swinger Edition Challenger, says James Photos. Well, you guys are going to have to wait and see. I did want to ask you guys a question here. So, well, actually, you know what? This is a perfect segue. Let me just go ahead and ask you this. I'm trying to see what other guesses are out there. Go Mango Demon 170 says Matt. That's an interesting guess too. Desmond Brooks, you're getting the Demon. Some people think I'm going to get the Demon. Built Chevy SS, the Pinto. I like that. I like that one. Hunter House. What do I do for a job? Well, I have my YouTube channel, and I also am a senior project manager. I work in IT as well. So I have both jobs right now. So it's keeping me very busy, guys. Let's see. Corvette, says Steven. Now, I already told you guys it is a Mopar. So we're not talking about the Dark Horse that you guys know I ordered. I even showed you the color on the Dark Horse. I showed you my whole spec on the Dark Horse, guys. I shared everything on that car. The Mopar I have not shared with you. So here's the question I want to ask you guys, the Gremlin. You guys are killing me. Special edition Camaro, hurricane powered Dodge Stealth. Interesting. Um, if Dodge, I want to get your honest opinion, so stick with me on this here, guys. If Dodge was to give me a pre-production Banshee, would you guys think that that was really cool, or would you guys think that that was like a massive fail, or somewhere in between? I want to know. I'm going to look at your comments. If I was to somehow get a hold of a pre-production Banshee, all electric, uh, would you guys think that that would be some badass content? Would it be really cool, or would that just be something you guys would be like, nope, I'm out. This is awful, worst thing ever? Give me your honest opinion. You know, if you saw me out there racing a Banshee, would that make you guys happy? Would it upset you, or would you just be like, it is what it is? Let's see. Aaron says absolute win. I love it, buddy. Let's see here. Guys, keep chiming in. I want to see it. I'm going to go back up and see what all the comments are coming in fast, guys. 166 people on, 74 thumbs up. Somebody still says TRX. Let me go down here. Drag Vance is cool. Super cool. Says Super Saiyan. Let's see. Brokalahoma chicken fry would be amazing with the Banshee. Let's see. SMCG says crazy. Ramon says that'd be dope to check out. Sovereign Knight, the Banshee looks really nice. I love it. Steven says fail. So Steven's on the other end of the spectrum. Let's see. Redline Red RT says pre-production Banshee would be sick. Brian, I think it would be awesome. Michael Smith, it means that all of your hard work has paid off. Well, I mean, that would be cool. Now, guys, in no way, shape, or form am I saying this is what I'm getting. I just wanted to get your opinion if you think it would be cool. Literally, this is a hypothetical thing I'm asking you about. Let's keep that in mind. But I just want to see. Let's see here. I mean, what else do we got? Yes, it would, says Desmond. Steven says, I think, let's see. I wouldn't think it was corny. Good for views, says Kevin. Carl says a demon finally came in. That would be super awesome. Well, the Demon 170 is not going to be manufactured until July. I know this because I had a conversation with senior leaders at Dodge. So anyway, guys, that's the truth of it. Oh, and he did mention that. He mentioned that, I think, in his live that he did in Vegas as well. So let's see here. Darth Bane said that'd be awesome. Mark saying no EVs, and then Cure for Parkinson's says F yeah. Hemi Dad says nah. EVs. I can't repeat what he said. Wes says only if you put a 426 Hemi in it. Of course, we know it's all electric, so we can't do that. Let's see. Moto Guy, if you were the first with the Banshee, that would be cool. Roland, let's see. I want to see what Roland says. Where'd it go? Guys, we jumping around here. Where did Roland's comment go? I missed it. Let me see here. Faithful Servant says, get it. Mod it to 1200. Guys, do you think it's going to have to be modded to get to 1200 horsepower? What do you think about that? I'd love to know. Let's see here. Boosted SRT says, go ahead, go Tesla hunting. James Photo says it's a Jeep, guys, with an upgraded engine. That's what he thinks I'm getting. Rad Doctor says yes. So by and large, a lot of you guys would actually like to see that, which surprises me. I thought a lot of you guys would have been really adverse to even the Banshee discussion. You guys know what I would do with that car. I would go nuts with it. So anyway, Aaron says, then I can see what I'm spending my granddaughter's college fund on ahead of time. See, Aaron is somebody that is accepting of the concept of the Banshee. And I think he's eager to see what it will really do. A lot of you guys are of the same mindset as Aaron, but then again, a lot of you guys hate the whole EV movement and the concept of an EV, and it basically just sticks in your craw. And there's a lot of people that are like, I'll check it out. I don't know if I like it yet. And, so there's the in-betweeners as well. So anyway, guys, let's see here. Dwayne says, Banshee, yes, absolutely. Clifton says no. Calvin, would you ever think about the E-Ray when it drops? So Calvin brings up a good point. I love the E-Ray. And I appreciate you asking that question because I think the E-Ray is sick. There's a video that was put out where the E-Ray raced, I think it was like a Lambo and a Ferrari from a dig, and oh my gracious, you want to talk about trolling? The E-Ray was not only faster than the Ferrari, it was not only faster than the Lambo, but it was faster than the Z06 as well off the line. This thing is a missile off the line. Because of that, it's all-wheel drive vet with electric assisted, and you know how hard electric power comes on. But then you still have the fire-breathing V8 behind you, so you get the best of both worlds with that car. I love the E-Ray. I think it's awesome. The problem is, every video I put out about the E-Ray, you guys don't watch it. It just doesn't happen. I think a lot of people just don't like the car, and the other thing is that the car is really expensive. If I was going to spec out an E-Ray, which I did spec it out, not to say I wouldn't try to order it, I spec'd it out on the website. $120,000 is what that car spec'd out at. Not a cheap car at all. Now, Stingray Chevrolet would have sold me one at sticker. They don't sell over sticker. It's a great dealership to work with. But that being said, the market for the vet it's mostly older folks. It just is, guys. Whatever stereotype you want to have about it, it's pretty much true. If you look at the demographics, matter of fact, Brink of Speed shared some of his demographics with me. He's predominantly a Corvette channel, and it looks like this, going all the way out to age like 65 and old. I mean, that's his demographic. I take pride in having a really nice bell curve of people all through my channel. So I like folks. I mean, I have folks on my channel that are 85 years old, and I have a lot of folks on my channel that are in their teens that are just kind of getting into cars, and everybody in between. And I love that. And I feel like that's the demographic I want to keep. And I just don't see the juice being worth the squeeze with the E-Ray from a YouTube perspective. Would I love to have one? Absolutely. Is it an awesome car? 100%. Wicked car. Don't sleep on the E-Ray. It is very cool, but does it make sense for my channel? It doesn't. So anyway, that's kind of where I'm at with it. And I think the car I have on order, meaning the Dark Horse, makes a lot of sense for my channel. And I think the other Mopar also makes a lot of sense for the channel. So there's that piece of it. So a lot of people are disappointed that they don't see me with a Chevy in the garage right now. Guys, that doesn't mean it won't happen later, but for right now, I think I know what direction I need to go. So I'm interested to see a lot of your Sarver Knight put Break a Speech channel up there. Really good guy. But I'm interested to see all the guesses in terms of what people think it is. So let me ask you another question. If you guys had to choose between seeing me drive a Demon 170 or seeing me drive a pre-production 1100 horsepower Banshee, what would you rather see? That's the other question I wanted to ask you guys about. So it's all done, guys. This is all hypothetical, and this is part of what makes these lives fun, is because I like to see your comments. So here they come. All kinds of cars. Moto guy would like to see a Banshee test drive, walk around, but nothing long term. Interesting. Let's see here. Gary thinks it's a TRX. He definitely thinks it's a TRX. A Demon 170 hands down, says Sovereign Knight. Aaron says Banshee. Interesting. A couple of different points of view. No Electric says keeping America too strong. But J-Dog also says Banshee. Wes says 170. Cliff says 170. Brett Moore 170. Chris 170. Super cool 68 Charger and modern EV, all-wheel drive 1100 horsepower Spirit. Hope it beats the Plaid. I think it will beat the Plaid. Let's see here. The 170. Boy, a lot of you guys said the Demon 170. I like Patrick's comment though. Patrick says he would watch either one. That's a man after my own heart right there. I love it, guys. Eric says 170, mid-teens 170. JD, a lot of you guys said the Demon 170. Let's see the Banshee. We've seen the Demon. Demonology 170 for sure, says Chris. Redline RT would prefer to see the Banshee. Hemidad, Banshee with a 170 drivetrain. That would be cool. Any factory car with a parachute is cool, says Carrie. I agree. Dragman says 170 if you're the first to get one. let's see here. Love for Hemi 170. So I will tell you guys this as well. Um, Tim Kaniskis personally reached out to me about this vehicle, and he is also excited about the prospect of me having this vehicle. So I think you guys are going to feel like it's pretty epic. Um, I can't say much more about it, guys. I don't want to let the cat out of the bag. I know so many of you guys just like, do it. I can't, guys. But I am selling my Mustang, and that was the big thing for this video, this live, was for me to tell you guys that, hey, I want to offer my car to current subscribers before I sell it to regular public. And I feel like a lot of you guys have even reached out to me. Hey, RacerX, like, are you ever going to sell your car? It's like, I am. Now's the time to reach out to me, guys. If you want to try and do something, let me know. Hit me up on Instagram. We'll talk it through. Guys, I can't accept less than like 60 for the car. I'm sorry. I'm asking 61. And I think that's very fair for a car that's like the one sitting in the garage right now. An absolute missile. Turn the power up or down as you please. It's just drive it and enjoy it. All the hard work on that car has been done, guys. So you just get in it. It's a missile. It's already got the drivetrain for drag racing. Everything is there. And you guys know me. I mean, not to mention it's a car that's had a lot of clout on the internet. So yeah, it's a neat car. I kind of hate to sell it, but I know what I need to do. And from a financial perspective, I need to get my credit in an absolute perfect position to try and make these big moves for the channel later in the year. So I'm trying to be very proactive with it, guys. So like I said, there's even something else coming for the car that I haven't even filmed a video on yet, coming up soon. So stick with me, guys. I love the comments. Let's see. Contact Street Speed, says Carrie. Let's see. I tried to contact Street Speed one other time before, and I didn't get an answer. That's okay. I just sent him a message on Instagram. Let's see here. Would love it, says David. Brian says King Daytona. Interesting. Now, you guys saw me do the King Daytona review. I hope you did. And matter of fact, that was actually a video that I did not too long ago, the 2023 King Daytona review. Did you guys watch that? Pretty neat to do that. Obviously, it's essentially a jailbreak. It's all it is. It just has some unique features in terms of the interior and also the exterior with the King Daytona badge on it and stuff like that. But they're only available in the one color. Very rare, only 300 of those cars to be made. But performance-wise, they really aren't any different than a standard jailbreak. It's the same exact drivetrain, same power, all that. The Demon 170 is different, obviously, because you have a car there that's been basically completely re-engineered, and even though they're making more of them, it's going to be a pretty special car as well. So there's that piece of it. Wow, guys, I'm missing some stuff. Hemi Dad says if you could get an early Banshee, it would be really great for your channel, even though not a Hemi. Here's a tip for entertainment chat. So thank you very much, Hemi Dad. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you for your support. We still have 200 people on, guys. 117 thumbs up. I hate that we lost so much momentum in the middle of the stream by the stream cutting off and redoing it, but it's okay. You guys are still here with me. Aaron with the little fox. I love that little emoji there. Thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate that, Aaron. And thank you for the support as always. And then I think I might have, did I miss one? I did. My man Aaron, once again, what did Aaron say? How about you do what you want to do and we can all enjoy the journey with you? Absolutely, my friend. And I really hope you guys will. Like I said, this is already done in terms of just what's been put out there, working with Dodge and I can't, the wheels are in motion at this point. I'm hoping I can still make it all happen just because I've had so many things fall through for me in the past. But being that I have Dodge's backing on this, the guys that I'm working with at the Ford dealership are really good too. I have no reason to believe that's not going to go through. In terms of financing all this stuff, that's going to be a chore. So that's why I'm like, well, let's go ahead and just get the credit as clean as humanly possible to try and make good things happen here. That being said, come August of this year, I really think August is going to be a huge uptick in the channel for several reasons. Roadkill Nights is in August. That's a big Dodge event. My channel took a huge leap last year. obviously, if I go back to Roadkill Nights, I'm going to be bringing you guys all sorts of live content. Um, you guys are going to be right there with me again. I love sharing that stuff with you guys. It makes me very happy to do all that. So, right on the heels of that, I'm hoping that some of these other cars come in and we have lots of other content to pull in. So, I'm expecting like August, September, October to be insane for me. I'm really hoping that is what's going to happen. So we'll see, guys. So I saw a bunch of super chats come in. Let me check those really quick. Oh, geez, we got all sorts of stuff here, guys. Let me make sure I don't miss anybody. Who did we get here? Look at Behemoth Racing. It's good to see you in the house tonight, buddy. I think I did see you earlier. Of course, this is a guy who's got some pretty sick ride himself there. You need a ProCharge C7 multiple Mopars. Yes, sir. Absolutely. So you know what? That'd be a cool car too. I'm not going to lie. Thank you very much for the for the super chat, buddy. Of course, long time a supporter of my channel, Behemoth Racing, formerly multiple Mopars. And you talk about a guy that's got some toys. Yeah, Behemoth Racing, he's got some good ones. So anyway, he's always got new stuff coming to his garage too. So that's kind of a fun thing about him. Sovereign Knight as well. What did he say? Hit that like button, guys. Then subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. Absolutely, buddy. Thank you very much for the super chat as well. And of course, Sovereign Knight has been a supporter of mine for a really long time, guys. And one of my very faithful super mods. And you guys, I could not do this stuff without you. So let's talk a little bit about some of the other content. Did you guys see the stage kits? I put out a video on the Hellcat stage kits. I talked with Direct Connection. I wanted to make sure I got it all right. They gave me some information before anybody else had it. And I put it in a video for you guys. So look up Hellcat stage kits, and my video will probably be one of the first ones that comes up. And make sure if you are a Hellcat owner that you know what options are out there with the stage kits. Because guess what? You order a stage kit and you keep your warranty. So something to be said for that. We talked about the King Daytona. How about the Plymouth Prowler video? Did you guys watch that? The Plymouth Prowler is a wacky car. There are things I just really don't like about it. It's basically sounds like a bucket of bolts driving down the road, but it looks pretty freaking cool. Like it's just different. And that's the one thing, Eric RacerX, friend, awesome. I love it, buddy. But that's the one thing about the Prowler is that they had a lot of courage to step up and build that wacky thing. And while it might seem weird, I put it in the same category as the Viper, not in the performance perspective. No, it wasn't hand built a supercar like the Viper, but in terms of just a wacky design that they just were like, we're just doing this. It made it look like a 34 Ford. Really? I mean, what a weird deal to put out there. And so I applaud Chrysler or Plymouth at the time, but I applaud them for trying it. It's different, and it's very tight on the inside. The gauges are weird on it. They're like in the center, and it's just a weird car. But I did a review on the Prowler, guys. Go watch it if you haven't watched it yet. It's only like 10 minutes or something. It's a pretty cool little video. And then why the 1320 is still my favorite Scat Pack. I love the 1320, guys. Now, that being said, there is a special edition coming out that I want to get a review on. You guys can probably guess what it is. I'm excited about this. Well, you don't have to guess what it is. It's a Charger. You guys know the one. It's the Super B. I'm hoping to get a review on the Super B as soon as one shows up at my local dealership, because that is actually a Charger that's built for drag racing. How cool, right? And it actually has more aggressive drag radials on it than the 1320, and you can get it in a wide body. So some really neat things they did with the Super B. So that's, if I had to pick a really cool, for me, a really cool special edition. Yeah, the King Daytona was really cool. Black Ghost, definitely cool. But like the Super B is more of a purpose built. They changed more on the Super B than they did really on any other special edition, because they actually gave it like 18-inch drag radials, not 20-inch like on the 1320, 18-inch drag radials. And it comes in a wide body. So it's a wide drag radial. It's more set up for drag racing, and it's a Charger. I think it's cool. That is a cool thing. Now, the one I like is actually the wide body that only comes in the purple. But it's still very cool. So I hope I can get a review for you guys. We'll see on that. But anyway, I digress. The Hornet GT. Did you guys happen to see that? A lot of people watched that. I think it's got like 112,000 views already or something. I didn't put it out that long ago. A lot of people want to know about the Hornet. So let's talk a little bit about it just really quick. The Hornet surprised me. That little four-cylinder in that thing, 2-liter turbo, is remarkably quick. I know people are going to be like, dude, no, it's not a race. It's not a race car. Don't mistake it for what it's not. But in terms of like, it's basically the replacement for the four-door Charger GT in my mind. That's exactly what it's for. It's the same price for it. $32,000 is a sticker on that car. And you do get a lot for $32,000 when you look at the whole big picture, right? $50,000 is the average starting price for cars in the United States right now, across the board. 32 grand. And this thing has a 2-liter turbo, and it scoots, guys. I mean, I know it makes less horsepower than the current Charger GT, but it is significantly faster, guaranteed. If you were to line up the Hornet versus the Charger GT side by side, all day that Hornet will walk the Hornet or the Charger GT. Plus, it's all-wheel drive standard. So I realized the GT did have all-wheel drive options, but it is standard on the Hornet. So yeah, I mean, I was impressed with what that engine is. It felt like way more. It felt more like about 330, 340 horsepower than 260 or 268 or whatever the heck it is. But it makes essentially 300 pound-feet of torque. And that is what makes that car, and it builds it really fast. It makes that basically 300 pound-feet of torque at like 3,000 RPM. So it makes the torque really fast, which makes it feel just quick. And I was surprised. This is the base level Hornet. So anyway, go watch the video, guys. You can kind of see my reaction to it. It's not a race car, don't get me wrong, but it is surprisingly quick for what it is. And yeah, it's a rebadged Alfa Romeo. You can tell when you sit in it. It doesn't feel Dodge when you sit in it. It just doesn't. But that doesn't take away from what the car is. And it's a decent little package on that car. No people want to hate on it, but it is what it is. Let me see. I missed a super chat. Oh, Aaron, thank you again for the super chat. I really appreciate that. You guys have been very generous tonight. Thank you so much for that. I got to keep my water intake up, guys. So let me see. I need to get some more comments, but I want to talk a little bit more about a couple other things. I talked about maybe Dodge coming out with a new Dodge Stealth. What do you guys think about that concept? If Dodge were to come out with a new Dodge Stealth, would you guys be on board with that? I 1,000% would. If they made like a new VR4 with the Turbo 6, this new turbo inline Hurricane 6, I think that car would be sick. Completely redesign it, call it the Stealth, but they've talked about the Stealth maybe being like a small SUV or something weird like that. I hope they don't do that. I feel like that would really tarnish the legacy of the Stealth. Because as we know, it basically was a Mitsubishi 3000 GT. And then, of course, they had the VR4 and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, I put out a video about this, about how I hope they come out with a new Stealth. And I think that car would be a home run for Dodge because they completely abandoned the kind of the small or compact segment. It's just not there. But I feel like there's a lot of young drivers out there that would love to see something like that if they could make it at a price point that makes sense. And judging by the fact they made a $32,000 Hornet, I really do believe that they can. And it would add some relevancy to the brand, especially with a lot of the young upcoming folks that can't afford a $60,000 Scat Pack or a $90,000 Hellcat or more. So they need that in the lineup. I feel like it's something Dodge is missing. So here's the other one, guys, that I want to talk about. I did another video about the 2018 Demon versus the 2023 Demon. I did a comparison of those. You guys go watch that. It's actually a fun little video. Maserati is also killing off their V8s. So we already know Dodge is killing off their V8. So basically Stellantis is killing all of their V8s right now. I mean, all of them across the board. No more V8s for Stellantis. We're done. That sucks. But that's what they're doing. And that's what happens when you are owned by a huge European conglomerate, if you will. That's what's happening. We can't change it. It is what it is, of course. And you got additional pressure being applied by the EPA as well. So it is what it is. Now, here's the video that I want to talk to you guys about really quick. weigh in for me on this because I did actually have the owner of this car reach out to me today on Instagram. I haven't had a chance to get back to him again. I did message him, but I put out a video that's already got like I don't know 150, 160,000 views, and just put it out not too long ago, and it's about Dodge denying a warranty on an 800-mile Hellcat jailbreak. And essentially, what the owner is claiming is all he did was a mid muffler delete. Dodge is claiming that the car has been tuned and they're denying his warranty. Essentially, what he needs is like $36,000 worth of work done. At least that's what Dodge is saying. Apparently, it's like cylinder 7. It's just not firing. So they're having some major engine problems in this car. My initial take on this was, look, Dodge, the very first thing they do when you go to a dealership is they port up to your OBD and they check to see if your car has been tuned. And they can tell immediately if your car has been tuned or not. I mean, they're really good at telling now. Back in the day, back when I had my Hellcat, it was harder. So I actually had a spare PCM and all that kind of stuff. And I never even used it, but I had it. But it would be no strange thing for somebody to take mods off a car, take it back in and try and get it warranted, slap the old PCM in it that's still locked, da 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 da. Well, Dodge has gotten wise to that a while back. They know immediately if the mileage doesn't match, all that kind of stuff, PCM's been tampered with, that's one thing. Or if the PCM has been unlocked, the vehicle's likely been tuned, warranty is void. Now, are they going to deny a warranty claim because of a mid-muffler delete? Some say that they have a grounds to do it. I have never once seen Dodge deny an engine warranty because of a mid-muffler delete. And some people say, "Oh no, it changed." And it doesn't. No, guys, it doesn't hurt the engine at all. I promise you. And Dodge knows that. It's after the catalytic converters. Now, if you do the cats, that's different. So keep that in mind. But if it's after the catalytic converters, if you took the mid mufflers out, most Dodge dealerships don't care. They just don't. If you have a Dodge dealership that does, go to a different one because they're just being sticklers about it. But typically, when a mid muffler delete, they don't care. But essentially, what he claimed is that the mid muffler delete was why they denied it. Dodge came out and stated, look, no, we denied it because we feel like the vehicle has been tuned. Then he reached out to me today and he said, look, no, I promise you the car has not been tuned. They won't release the black box data to me at all. And I don't know why. And I think he had to go through his insurance to get the car taken care of. But he stands by his word and he promises, look, I did not touch this car's PCM. I need to get back with him and see, but it is one of those things that's it's weird. But I saw an article on it. I put it out there. I did it before I had the opportunity to actually talk to the owner. I wished I could have found a way to find him before this to actually talk to him. But you have a case of two different. You have Dodge saying one thing, the customer saying another, and it gets really interesting. It does, and all I can do is report on what I've seen in the facts and what I know. So anyway, guys, I may have an update for you at some point on this video because it did do so well. A lot of people kind of want to know where things went with it. We'll just have to wait and see, but I will try and get with him and find out exactly where things stand on that because it's a weird deal. I could see if it really is a situation where Dodge denied a warranty and literally he has an 800-mile, $90,000 jailbreak and they denied his warranty where he needs a whole engine replacement. And he never had the thing tuned, and it's literally just he had a mid muffler to lead on there. That would just suck, and that would kind of just be wrong. I've seen Mopar dealerships not care at all about that. So just be mindful of that. But I don't know, guys. I put a video out about it. Go watch it and see what you guys think. The comments were pretty brutal on it. I'm not going to lie. People were all over the board, guys. It is what it is. But I do feel for him because we've all, a lot of us like to mod our cars and stuff. It sucks. But you guys will have to decide for yourself what side of the fence you actually sit on with this. Do you believe what the owner's saying? Do you believe what Dodge is saying? It's just a weird deal, guys. So let me look and see. I had a couple other super chats come in as well. Aaron, wow, thank you so much again. I really appreciate that. I love the little #1 fan thing. So thank you very much. And then of course, Aaron, oh Lord, Aaron, what did you say this time? Let me scroll down. I'm going to get some comments here in a minute, guys. Any chance where he bought it touch the PCM. Well, I mean, so here's the thing. As far as I know, he bought this car brand new. So the PCM should have been locked when he bought it. Only 800 miles on it. The car was barely past its break-in period. I'm going to talk to him about all of it, guys. I actually he messaged me with his phone number, so I may try to reach out to him and get his side of things. You know, I feel like it's always important to get perspective from both sides to kind of just ask questions, and that helps you make informed decisions rather than uninformed decisions or opinions, I should say. That's not my decision either way, but it's an opinion. But sometimes our opinions are based on imperfect information, a lot like we talked about with the Black Ghost earlier. Um, you know, you only know so much. Most of us weren't there, so we just have to go on what we see and what we're told and what we know. And try and be objective. So anyway, guys, let's see. Drag Van jumped in there too. He says, "Do you think Dodge would bring back the Hemi engine if their sales drop tremendously?" I think they would have to. No, they will not bring back the Hemi engine. Thank you for the super chat, buddy. They can't at this juncture. They can't. The wheels are already in motion. Tim has said, that, look, when that final Hemi rolls off the assembly line, that's it. I don't see them being able to fight the powers that be. When I say fight the powers that be, I'm talking about the EPA. I know how hard they're having to try and fight for credits with the EPA. That's why you have a Hornet RT that gets like 75 mpg, EMPG, or whatever it is. That's why. And Stellantis being the parent company, they're not going to have it. I don't see it. Now, a lot of people have asked the question, how is it that Ram can continue to put the 5.7 in their trucks then? But you know, I haven't heard a lot out of Ram, and I even saw an article this morning that Ram is likely to do away with the V8 as well, and it's starting to look like the Hurricane is going to be the new thing for the Rams, which would not surprise me at all because of the torque those engines make. It's a viable replacement, probably a better engine. Even will it make the same noise? No. Will it be more capable? Yeah, it will. I mean, all hands down, if you could have a Hurricane inline six, it's going to outperform a 5.7 Hemi. It's going to make more torque. It's going to just be a better, more modern engine. So it makes sense, but you know, I think a lot of people are just hoping that they're going to continue to put the 5.7 because it has been such a good engine for Dodge. But guys, it's wishful thinking at this point. I hate to say that, but that's the reality. And a great comment there, my friend Drag Van. Of course, this is coming from a guy who drag races an ice cream van. How cool is that? Literally, he does, and it's fast. I think that's so cool. So anyway, a big time supporter on my channel there as well. Mods, thank you once again. I did want to mention this for keeping the channel nice and clean tonight. You guys always are very much appreciated. Let me get some other comments here, guys. I'm getting a little bit tired. We've already had. I really, it sucks so bad that we had all this momentum earlier in the stream, but we're still doing good things. Guys, do me a big favor. Hit thumbs up for me if you haven't already. Most of you probably already have. But if we can even get this second stream to 200 thumbs up, that's going to be really, really impressive. That would be so cool. So anyway, let me refresh my feed here and get some more comments. Man, it's been a fun one, guys. So I'll kind of I'll go back through everything I've talked about. Now, there's a couple other things I want to get, a couple other videos that I want to get for you guys. Do you guys like the collab stuff that I do, where I do these lives with another influencer, or do you like where I do these individual lives better, where I can kind of see more comments and respond to more comments? I know I need to get some more comments here in a minute, but it's more of like a one-on-one me with you guys versus me where I'm basically interviewing another person on the channel. Which format do you guys like better? Because I could get some other influencers on that you guys might really like, including possibly some of the senior leadership at Dodge. We'll see. Won't say any more about that right now. But at any rate, what do you guys think? Aaron says not so much. I don't know what not so much is, though. Let's see here. Carrie says thumbs up. Let's see here. I tried to redirect as many people from the old stream. Yes, I appreciate that, Sovereign Knight. But yeah, I kind of want to get your temperature on these collab lives that